Hello, yeah, my name is Jaren, and after a long time I have decided to talk something about my motorcycle, and it has currently clocked close to 8,000 kilometers, and till now I'm very happy with my purchase. About the problems I've had, first I'll be speaking about the problems because Himalayan is known for its problem. The BS3 ones had loads of problems, and BS4 somewhat was fine, but still had paint issues, paint chipping off and few other problems. But the BS6, till now there is no problem apart from wheel alignment issue, which I had faced earlier around 2 to 3 months ago, which is fine till now, no issues. And people asking about the cone set issue, till now there is no issue with the cone set. You can see how it wobbles, there is no issue here. The issues I had was the alignment issue and vibrations. Yeah, you heard that right. Many say that there is no vibration in the BS6, and it has been less, but I have ridden the BS4, the 2017 or 18 version, which first introduced the EFI. I mean, it changed from carburetor to EFI. It was pretty smooth, and I can still took it to 40 to 50 kilometer per hour in the first gear, so there was no vibration issue. But in this model, I first had a little bit of vibrations at 3000 RPM, but after running it for like 2 to 3,000 kilometers more, it reduced and there is no vibration at 3K. But now it has shifted to 4K. Maybe it is due to the run-in, but as I can see that it is close to 8,000 kilometers. The run-in is well over than the run-in is well over, but still I have little issue at 4,000 RPM. I mean 4,000 RPM. And other than that, there is no issue. The mileage is fine. And yeah, lots of people ask me about the modification I've done on the bike, and I'll just tell you what are the modifications. The visible modification from here is the KTM mirrors, the KTM ADV mirrors, which cost around 450 rupees, and yeah, it is pretty fine. It looks fine. It is very sturdy. It doesn't vibrate even at 80, 100. You can still see the vehicles coming from behind. View is a lot more clearer, and it is little much wider, so you can see more. The issue with the stock mirror was that it was round. I mean, it is round, and due to my bulky weight or the bulky size, I was not able to see vehicles coming from behind, so I had to change it. And the touring mirrors costs around 4,000 rupees, which is, I don't think it is of any benefit apart from Royal Enfield selling it and claiming that it is a touring mirrors. I didn't find anything good about it. So yeah, I had to go with the KTM, and it is only 400 rupees, which is fine. Even if you fall, or even if you get into an off-road patch, even if you fall, there is no issue. It is very cheap. Plus it adds a little much beauty to the bike. And the other visible change is the lights. So the lights are from HJG, and it costs us around 3,000 rupees for the pair of LEDs, and only LEDs. Okay, so for the wiring and everything else, you have to pay separately for it, and there is no issue. And I've currently clocked, after fitting the mirrors, I've currently clocked around 4,000 kilometers more. So there is no issue with the battery, and I can still crank the battery even at 1-2 degrees Celsius. There is no issue with the battery. And I've also added the hazard light, this hazard system, and it costs around 1600 or 1700 for this. It is a Simtech hazard light, and it comes with a 1-year warranty. And yeah, it is fine because you need that presence when you are going on highways and all. So I prefer this switching on when I'm riding at night. The LED lights are of 120 watts, but it has no issue on the battery. It is simply fine. Even if you want to just like for say you are riding at night, you are riding at 80, you don't need to worry about the battery. You can switch both of these on. I mean, the hazard and the LEDs and the headlamp, there is no issue because the magnet is producing a lot of current, so you don't need to worry. But when in city, you obviously don't need that LEDs because it is way too powerful. It is way too powerful for the people, and you can blind the ongoing, I mean the incoming traffic if you are just riding opposite to it. So yeah, I don't I don't turn it on when I ride at night. I only use the headlamp, the main headlamp, so I can turn it off and get the battery charged when I'm riding in the morning like this, or the afternoon. So the battery charges pretty quickly, and you don't need to worry about the battery, because the first thing comes when we do the light modification is, what about the battery? Do we need any support for the battery, or what do you call the extra thing, relay? Yeah, the relay for the battery. You don't need anything. It is a fit and fine finish. I mean, nothing. Okay, so yeah, I'll be talking about this motorcycle, the modifications I've done. And first thing is, you can clearly see that I've added these heavy handle guards from Enfield. And the other modification I've done is these lights from HJG. It is a 120 watt LED lights, and it is very powerful. It is way powerful. When I ride at night in cities, I don't use it because it will blind people. You have to think about other people, because it will make them blind, and this can cause accidents. So that is why I don't use it. I only use on highways, because there is no incoming traffic when you have a long highway or a wide highway like a 4-lane or a 6-lane. That's when I use this. I have thrown away the stock headlamp, which is the normal headlamp from Halonix or Osram, which this is the brand name, and I've added these headlights, extra LED headlights. And for that, what I've done is, the mechanic or the electrician has done something with the wiring, and yeah, you can see that as a stock condition Himalayan, as a stock, it tends to turn on when you just ignite it. I mean, when you just start this, turn the switch on, but only the parking lights is on. But what I've done is, I have done something with the wiring or something like that, but no cutting or no splicing, nothing to it. But it's just a little tweak, and you can just turn it on by this switch. I haven't changed this switch, because if you change the switch, the warranty will be void. And it comes with a 1-year warranty, and you don't need to worry about the battery. Nothing happens to the battery, because it is only 55 watts or 50 watts. And the stock lamp what Enfield gives is 60 watts. And the next thing is, what I've done is, I've added these handle guards, sorry, not the handle guards, I've added these crash guards from Zana. Okay, and it only costed me around 1800 to 1900 rupees, and it comes with a matte black finish. So it was only in limited stock. And what I have done is, they have a lot of different models or the shapes, but I personally like this because you can easily work on this. Even if you want to remove the oil filter or something like that, you don't need to use any other special tools like this. But with the other shaped ones, you need to first remove this. If you have a clutch job or something, you have to remove this, and once it is removed, I don't think the fitment is pretty rock solid, so I don't think you need to remove anything when you need to work on your engine, apart from if you are overhauling or something like that. So this is perfectly fine. And I had an accident when I was riding in city. So yeah, this is the only chipping of paint. This is the only thing I faced when I just crashed into the, what do you call, into an auto. And this is the only thing I faced, nothing else. I've also added these mirrors from KTM Duke, not the Duke, sorry, the ADV ones. The Duke has a shorter mirror, but it is from ADV 390. So yeah, it is pretty good, and it looks good from every other angle. So yeah, you can see that how beautiful it looks. I just forgot one more thing. What I've done is I have added Symtech hazard lights. So it is this. It has an LED inside. The stock bulb was changed. The stock normal bulb, what do you call, the halogen bulb or something like that, it was changed to LED ones. And it has a warranty. It also has a warranty of 1 year, and you don't need to worry about the bulbs and about the battery. So it looks good. So this thing got free. I didn't need to use this, and this acted as a on-off switch for the normal lamp. So one thing people noticed in the stock fitting was that when you just turn it on this way when you're riding, but suddenly you have to take a left, you just tend to, in a panic or in any way, you will turn it this way. But what will happen is this: if it is turned on the stock one, it would still glow the Ford. All of these would still glow. So this thing is separate in this. I mean, in the Symtech hazard light, it will automatically turn off. I'll just show you how. If this thing is on and you have to take a left cut, and if you want to take a left cut, so like this, it is completely off. Okay, only the left indicator is glowing, and when you turn it off, it goes back to the normal one. Okay, so this is the, and it also comes with 21 modes. So you can see a lot of modes. Yeah, I'll just show you. Comes with a lot of modes, and once the key is turned off, it will go back to the normal one, the stock one, which comes and which glows like this. So this is a simple modification what I've done, and yeah, you can I'll be back on my seat now. Thank you so much for watching my video, and hope you guys like my video. Bye bye.